When I first made my channel 5 years ago, I wrote my very own episode. Over the past 5 years, it has gone through several rewrites and multiple attempts of being adapted. Today, I'm proud to finally be able to share this story with you all, knowing that it is no longer forgotten.
We've broken away! We've broken away! On! Faster! Faster!
Hope you all remember to stay hydrated. This heat wave is our worst yet. So sit back and relax as you listen to the next hour of music to help you get through the day. Winter turned to spring, which evolved into summer. With the new season rolling in, many of the engines on Sodor found it hard to have a minute to relax.
It doesn't feel like my wheels are touching the ground. I can't remember the last time we had this many passengers.
Well, what do we have here? Looks like someone's slacking off.
No, just can it, Duck.
You know, it's the useless engines who end up getting scrapped.
You shouldn't say that, especially since you work with Oliver.
And who do you think told me that? While all the engines found work difficult, a man walked into the Fat Controller's office. Well, if it isn't Sir Topham Hatt. I'm sorry, I don't believe we've met. Well, you see, the last time I was here, your grandson was filling in for you here at the office. I believe his name was Stefan. It's Stephen, but continue. You might be wondering why I'm here. I actually own a boat. His name is Captain. Well, you see, he broke down around November, and your grandson allowed me to store it in a siding in the meantime. Of course, it was only going to be a couple of days, but ran into some complications. The parts we needed weren't available. I left for the holidays, but I'm back. and I've scheduled a repair appointment for the captain in Arlesborough, with the best boat mechanic on the island. I promised him all those months ago, and while I may be a tad late, I hope he won't hate me for it. Nah, so you're the man responsible for leaving a boat in one of our busiest hunting yards. I hope I haven't caused too much trouble. I tried to book the appointment as soon as I could, but duties made it impossible. Fascinating story, but why are you telling me this? I don't mean to be rude, but shouldn't you be driving him to Duck's branch line? Well, that's why I'm here. Captain is too big for any of my cars, so I was wondering if you could loan one of yours for the day. Absolutely not! All my engines are far too busy to help with your personal affairs. But I need to get him there before sundown! Oh, what about that engine right there? The diesel. That's Sydney. The mainland is letting us borrow him while our station pilot is getting repaired. I'm sorry, but he just won't be able to do it. He's incredibly busy. He doesn't look busy. Well, you see, he's a bit absent-minded. They say he got into an accident and he severely hurt his head. He means well, but his bad memory makes it difficult for him to do most jobs. And that's why we have him on shunting for now.
If it isn't Captain, the boat that time forgotten. You know, boats are supposed to sail the 7 seas, not rest away in a siding. You know, I may be landlocked, but at least I go places. All right, that's enough.
Excuse me, could you help me out? Certainly. What do you need help with? I think I need to get on a boat. Well, I don't see any boats docked. You mean I missed it? Percy froze for a moment, trying to think. Are you sure you don't mean pick up a boat?
Because there's one on that flatbed right there.
Oh, that's it?
So, where are you taking it?
I'm not sure exactly.
Arlesborough. I need to go to Arlesborough.
Yeah, that's the place. Well, it was nice meeting you, but I better be off.
Wait! You've forgotten your train!
Oops.
Sydney coupled up to the train, ready to start on their journey. About time someone moved that boat. The amount of space he took up was a crime. Now the yard might finally look clean.
Oh no! What? He's forgotten his brake van!
So this is the island of Soto. Sure is a lot nicer than that siding. Hey, pal! Light's red. Aren't you gonna stop? We're gonna crash! Wait your turn! What was that?
What was what?
The light! It was red!
So?
So? Red means stop!
I thought green was stop.
No!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I spent what just felt like a century in that siding just to be rescued by a diesel who doesn't even know how a stoplight works? What kind of cruel irony is this? I get forgetting in that siding only to be saved by an engine who forgets everything.
The two didn't know this, but since Sydney ran the red light, they were now headed towards an old stretch of track. Sydney didn't notice and continued humming to himself.
The old rails made for a bumpy ride, causing the flatbed's coupling hook to become loose.
I know I'm a boat and all, but I don't think this would be the route to the beach. While Captain started to become worried, Sydney remained unbothered.
Danger lay ahead. The old track came to a dead end. Captain quickly noticed and feared the worst. Brake! Sydney came to a halt just in time.
Just my luck, dragged across the island by some diesel who probably doesn't even own his own name, and gets me face to face with the cutter's torch twice in one day. I have until sundown or else it'll be more months of wait until I can crash against the waves again.
I'm sorry, it's just I
Don't know how to function properly? What did you get in a crash or something? That'd explain it. Only I would be able to get trapped with a brain-dead diesel.
Arlesborough?
What?
Arlesborough. That's where you needed to go, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
Sydney backed up, bumping the flatbed hard, causing more stress to the coupling.
This is odd. Normally he'd be humming. Maybe I was a bit too hard back there. Why should I care? Almost jeopardized my chances of getting repaired. He almost made it so I ended up in that siding together. He probably can't help it. What am I doing? I can't imagine living a life like he does. He's just trying his best, and here I am making him feel awful. I have to apologize. But how? After everything, I just can't say sorry.
So, how long you been on the island? I haven't seen you around before. Well, of course, I was trapped in that siding, but, I never saw you swing by. Look, about everything I said back there, it wasn't right, and I just wanted to say just then there was a snap. What was that? The coupling had finally snapped, unpronounced to Sydney. Wait, come back! Sydney!
Don't forget me. Finally! Excuse me, sir, where should I drop off this boat at?
What boat?
Oh, well, bad. I'm probably to pick one up.
Wait, I have it marked down here. Expected arrival. Blue shunting diesel. Delivering small boat. So, you were supposed to have a boat?
Oh, yeah! He's right here on my flatbed.
Like I mentioned before, you sort of, don't have a boat?
What do you mean? He's right here. Oh, dear!
Oh, at last, the person to bring me to my downfall was none other than me. I'll just have to wait for the express to run me off the line.
Oh, there you are! I've been looking all over for you!
Sydney! Boy, am I glad to see you!
Let's get a move on. If I remember correctly, we have until sundown. Sydney was quickly coupled up to the flatbed, and the two hurried back to the station. You know, Sydney, I just want to say I'm sorry.
For what?
For being a jerk. It wasn't right. I guess I was just so excited to come here, but it wasn't right, and
what?
I was scared.
Scared of what?
Of being forgotten. Getting trapped in that siding and rusting away. But I guess that's not a good excuse.
Yes?
What?
To answer your question from earlier, I don't remember much for how I got in a pretty bad crash around a year ago, or so I'm told. Ever since then, all I can remember is getting sent to yard after yard, constantly shunting since I guess they don't think I'm ready to be out in the open. I guess today was proof that I'm not ready.
Don't say that. You still got us to our destination in the end, and I'm grateful for it.
Thanks. You know what, Captain? I'll forget a lot of things, but I won't forget you.